Well, the children are all so far away. APS swoop team, I rough and took them today, with tears welled up in their eyes. No parents by their side. APS wins again today. Don't think it's the truth. Gone away is their youth, and the empty eyes of the parents prove it. Don't you think for a minute you are weak because they're gone. There wasn't any warning for you to follow along. A caseworker has no soul to hold in check. It's why they leave us parents such a wreck. Don't stand for the hell they created. All of our children they stole, our worth saving. They are waiting at the door for us to save them. We need to stand up for our God and obey Him. He leads us to the battle with a beating drum. He knows the feeling they took His only Son. He may be the powerful, our Creator. The Son He gave to us is our Savior. He won't be ignored if a praise held up high. Those kids were made by us for His endless supply. We are to protect the children at all costs. This game is not over. We have not lost. We have the power He gives us inside. We rise to the faith when it's time. You never stand by yourself. Take God off the shelf and then draw the power.
We know it's all about the money, we know they lie, we know this is corruption. Does CPS know what they are doing to the children?
Tiff and the Punisher, they won't back down. Fight for the children in every town. They are taking our kids every day. I shout them in and no one has a thing to say. For those who have been isolated, don't be worried, you have a voice today. So listen up everyone, here is the story. Child Protective Services is real. CPS is what they call it. They want our kids because it fills a lot of people's wallet. We all think it won't be us. We say when they come we will be so tough. It all sounds good when there's no one to take them. But when they come, your voice gets to breaking. Stay calm, step away. CPS ain't taking no one today. We are educated. Stay calm, step away. CPS, you need to leave. I know the tricks up your sleeve. Can't do what you're trying to do. We've done our homework. Don't do a damn thing without a warrant. You no longer will steal our kids this way. Tiff and the Punisher have come for the calling. They are giving us the CPS warning. Their voice is loud and clear. We stop losing our kids this year. Tiff wants to fight the entire planet. She is tired of our kids being taken, God damn it. She's been fighting CPS for 30 years, bringing children home from this disgusting mess. The Punisher is screaming out loud, abolish CPS and tear it down. I want all our kids to come back. Look at all those kids, pictures held up like thin tags. Together we are stronger than we need. We will tear down CPS with high speed. We will do so much being together. Birds of a feather flock together. So watch out CPS, here we come. Picking you one by one. We promise to bring back the family and prosecute the caseworkers unhandily. So give us back the kids you have taken. Tiff and the Punisher sending you all on a vacation. The one with bars in the windows and the only games you play are on Nintendos. Corruption in courts, here we come. We won't stop until it's done. You judges need to learn what you stand for. This is Tiff and the Punisher Warrior, and we cry out to all of you out there. We need support for a cause that many don't care. All children are being stolen way too often. So CPS, we plan on doing the stopping. Stop it.
Hey, what's up, Tiff?
Well, I'm not in jail.
No, no, you're not. You are not in jail at all.
Nope.
We should start by saying, I guess Tanawa Downing had a issue today. We're not sure what the issue was, but he was flown to the hospital, and everybody's prayers and in this place here are all with him, and hopefully he's going to be fine and get back out there and fight these bastards, and just hope that he has a great good recovery and he pulls through with this, because we can't afford to lose any more people out there, that's for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's
so
really
we
too
need to
bad.
keep him in our prayers.
Yeah,
Whether you like him or hate him, it doesn't matter.
Right, he's still an advocate, and he's still out there fighting for the cause. So, right, wrong, or indifferent, he's still at the end of the day, he's still an advocate out there trying to do something. It's better than doing nothing.
So before we bring our guest out, I do have to shout out a couple of OG police officers that was high-fiving me today. Officer Lewis and Officer Marston. I hope I said his name right. So yeah, they understand completely. They knew exactly who I was talking about. Oh, and they told me what I could do when I had an investigator tell me I couldn't do it, which I knew I could. So I definitely want to shout them out.
I was so glad when my phone rang at 3:30. I was sitting there, I'm waiting. I'm looking at the phone and said, okay, it's 12 o'clock. So we got an hour or so. Then 2 o'clock came, or 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock comes, and I'm starting to be like, well, I know she got to pick up the baby. 3:30 comes, no, nothing. Now I got a little sweat in my brow. 3:38 she calls. So you made it out. You definitely made it out. So that was good.
I did.
Tiffany, yeah. Yeah, it's always nice to walk out of that courthouse, isn't it?
Oh, I was going one way or the other.
Well, you're just going out the front entrance or the back. Those are only two choices, really.
Right. Like I said, I was going out one way or the other.
That's right. We were supposed to have Michael D tonight. I don't know if he's going to make it in or not. He's a busy lawyer. I was looking forward to that. I don't know if he's going to come in, but we got your girl Heather that you got. Well, we can let her give the update of what's going on and what's been going on and all of that stuff. So yeah, why don't we bring out Heather and let's see what's happening.
All right,
Heather, Mad Mom.
Hey,
Mad Mom.
Mad
What is
Mom.
up? What's going on?
Oh wow, what ain't going
What's
on
going
is the
on?
question. Well, did
Right,
you
so
want me to
last time
update
we
from
saw
the
you,
beginning, or
yeah, let's go. So the last time we saw you, you were
I'm
going
sorry?
to court, right? The last time we saw you, you were going to court, right? That's the way that was. The last time she was on the show with us, she was going to court on Monday for something, correct? Right? That was what
For a
happened
bail
last time,
hearing,
right?
a bond hearing.
Yeah, yes, that's right. All right. So
Yep.
then from there on, let's hear what it is. Let's give us the wrap.
All right. Well, they ended up putting me back in jail. And during that time period, I was supposed to be able to write my kids at least, because they won't let you have like actual communication with them. But they failed to give them any of the letters that I wrote, and failed to get me any letters back from them.
Wow.
Also, what?
Why wouldn't they allow that? What was that? What was the reasoning for that?
Honestly, I'm not quite sure. I just know that they just didn't seem to get around to it.
Was it because it was a CPS case? Maybe is that what it was? Possibly, Tiff. That's why they couldn't contact.
No, they told me that that was the only form of communication I could have with them.
Okay.
I got to see my oldest a little bit throughout while I was in jail because he's 14, so he's able to participate in his court hearings. And they even gave me, I was blessed, they even gave me 1 20-minute visit after court one time without handcuffs or anything so I could hold him and touch him and talk to him.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, given the situation, that's nice that they did that for you. That's cool stuff. Some of them do
But
have no.
last Tuesday was the first visit with them since May 20th, my other two.
That's terrible. May
Yeah.
20th. May 20th. Let's watch out for the May 20th.
That was the day I was arrested. Officially arrested.
That's the last time you spoke with them?
With my two youngest, yeah. Before Tuesday. This past Tuesday. Yeah, and my baby is so disconnected from me emotionally, the bond. It's so fucked up right now.
That's that 6
Excuse my
month.
language.
That's that 6 month window that they're trying to get for you. I don't know. You're in Texas, right? Isn't that where you were?
Yeah.
I don't know what Texas's rule is, but
Yeah.
you spoke to them.
Yeah.
You spoke to them. You spoke to them the other day. Finally.
Yeah, I finally got my first visit with them, and luckily it was for 2 hours.
That's cool because you would have been teetering if it was May 26th. You were right there within weeks of having the 6 month automatic abandonment charge listed,
Yeah.
which is they TPR you from. You were just there, so thank God you got to talk to them.
Guess what? That's what I was arrested for.
It was abandonment. Wow.
Abandonment and endangerment.
Right. So let's make.
And
it
I
so
just
that
went
you
to the
can-
store.
Right. Let's make it so that you can't talk to them anymore because you're abandoning your children. Right. Let's do that. That seems right. Makes a lot
Yep.
of sense. Makes
Yeah.
so much sense. All right. So you go in, you sit in jail. They're doing what? Where you're sitting in jail?
Honestly, I sat there most of the time not knowing what the hell was going on. I had to wait for my 90 days in order for me to get a PR.
Yeah.
And then whenever I finally got out, I just heard, what was it, last week? Or I think it was the week before, them telling me that they're going to drop my charges.
Drop your charges.
But I can't back either.
I told you.
Charges.
Those kids should have been returned.
Yeah,
the
because
charges have been dropped.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you did say that.
Yeah,
Tiff.
and I still got to talk to my lawyer. I think tomorrow I'm supposed to have a Zoom meeting with her to see what we can figure out. I'm done. I'm tapped out.
You've been
This is
done.
bullshit. The whole thing was bullshit from get go. I was stripped of all my rights. I didn't have a chance to place my children. I didn't have a chance to do a family service. I didn't have a chance to explain my situation to the cop before he whisked me off to jail. They messed up my bond with my baby. I'm fed up.
So wait, they dropped your abuse and neglect charges, right?
My abandon and endangerment, which is felony charge.
So that's the reason. So why are your kids not coming home, right? That doesn't make any sense.
Honestly, I don't know why. To be truthful, because they told me that
They're gonna
the only reason they told me that the only reason that they even took them to begin with was because I went to jail.
They're gonna say
and didn't have nobody there to.
They're gonna say the criminal charges have nothing to do with the civil case with CPS. I'm telling you what they're gonna say.
Basically, yeah, that's what they've already said.
But we know damn well if you got found guilty on abuse or abandonment and neglect, the criminal charges you were being charged for, they would put the maximum penalty on you for the prison time.
Which is 2 years.
Right. So we know that they would have done that to you, but now they're saying, whoops, we didn't mean to do this, or this is a mess up, and they're not going to give you your kids back. That makes no sense.
They didn't say necessarily they're not going to. They're just still proceeding as if they're not going to.
Okay. Snake in the grass.
My boys are still in their placements. My oldest won't quit messing up though,
Right.
so he's not making it easy on his end.
No, I mean you can't.
Uh,
It's, you can't. I don't know what that is, but that's funny. Uh,
it's my notification tone.
that's freaking funny as hell. You can't. You can't. The trauma that your kids have been inflicted by you, them being removed away from their home, is unimaginable. It's not imaginable for any of us. We don't know how much it has affected them overall. There's no way of gauging how much. Why is one person more affected than the other? Why does one child seem okay with things and one's not? I mean, they're all human beings. They're all, they're all going to be affected in their own separate ways. Like so, some of your younger ones may be okay with it because they didn't have the same anything with you as like the one. So it's just this whole thing is just hard. You just got to understand that. Um, you got to understand, and so do they. The biggest thing is that they didn't do anything wrong, no matter what.
No.
Even if your children did do something to get you looked at a little bit more, or like if they answered the question, even if you know what I mean, like if they answered a question wrong or whatever, you still can't hold these kids liable for it and put those stresses
No,
on them. You cannot do
because they're
that.
just being kids.
Well, I mean, it's just that's the wrong thing to do to the children. You know what I mean? Like, period. The amount of trauma that these kids get already, as it is disgusting and despicable. But then there's the way that they play them like a fiddle. Like they're doing to
Yeah,
Shannon's kids, and like they've done to all of our children in the past. Like, it's just disgusting. They make them lie, and there's deceit towards them, telling them that their parents are dead, or telling them whatever the hell they tell the parents that get them in the foster homes. To get them there, whatever the hell they say. And they say some pretty brutal stuff because you hear it all the time that, like, I mean, the parents of these kids must say something brutal enough to the effects that these kids never want to try to call home again. And that's a shitty place to be right there. It's just
thank you.
ridiculous.
They lie to them. They tell them that their parents
Sorry about
care
that. I
about
was
them.
returning the
Anyways, that's right. Don't turn on me. Yeah, no, it's disgusting, and you can't even begin to understand what these kids are feeling. Like you just can't. So sad that they'll never get a chance at being a chick. I had a guy yesterday or the day before tell me about his daughter. Now he had 5 kids total. 4 of those kids remained and went through. They were a little bit older than this girl. This girl was, I think, a sophomore in high school when she left. When they took her, she had a credit and a half, I think, or something along those lines for her schooling. She came back now because she aged out. She still only has a credit and a half for high school. She didn't even graduate high school. She didn't even come close, and she was going to be like one of the top people in her class and all that stuff when she was in that home with her dad. And because her dad got some sort of, I think it was some sort of falsified fraud or drug charges or something like that, and they ended up being fraud and everything else that that those were done, but she never got to come home, and it was just absolutely ridiculous, and it's so sad to see that the trauma just destroys these. Now this girl she has a caretaker because she's totally dependent on others. She has trust issues, she has relationship issues, she can't be by herself. All of these things that go with. And all they took them out. Oh, all we did was just do this. Well, all you did was just screw up someone's life forever. That's what you did. So where in the hell is it
for
this
real.
the where the hell is it that okay, let's trade off ruining someone's life for the safety of them getting stepping on spilt milk and falling down. Like let's trade this off, right? Let's give them a guaranteed their heads fucked for the rest of their lives, or maybe because mom slapped me, I think I'll get over it, and let's just keep them in the home. Like really, what's the difference? And then maybe they'll send me somewhere that I could get molested. Maybe that's better. Let's send them to somewhere they can get molested or sexually played with, or maybe they can get beaten, murdered. I don't know. That seems so much better than you slapping your kid in the side of the face in the supermarket and someone calling CPS and coming to take your kid. That's just my opinion.
Well, that's the problem with people today. They don't know how to mind their fucking business,
Right.
right? Because
Facts.
I'm going to tell you right now, let one of my grandkids act up in the store. I'm old school. I'm gonna whoop your ass in front of God and everybody, and I don't give a fuck. I'll give you my tag number. Go ahead and send Frederick County to my house, and CPS because they're going to get the same fucking treatment that they've been getting.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I've hated it
Mhm.
from the very get go. I literally was in the middle of moving. I went to the store. My kids were fine. And I showed back up with the record taking my car, with my brother's baby mama, who's also the sister of the dude I was engaged to whenever I had my wreck. He was the one that made me die, literally.
Right.
And then, yeah, she was
Nice
talking
guy.
shit about.
Yeah.
He was drunk and we were riding on a motorcycle and I flew off the bike and hit a tree.
Oh man. Jesus
Yeah.
Almighty.
But she was there talking smack about me, and then there was a cop there hollering abandonment, abandonment, abandonment. You've been gone for over 2 hours. And I got text messages proving I wasn't probably even gone an hour.
No, 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 you weren't.
And it's like, dude, why won't you just listen to me? We've been in and out of abuse our whole lives, me and my boys.
Mm-hmm.
And we were finally getting to a point. Well, my oldest was having behavioral issues that I was trying to deal with, and I couldn't really do. I wasn't doing too hot on my own. I
Right.
really did need help with him,
Right.
to the point to where he had me locked in the car, throwing cinder block bricks at my car with me in it.
Jesus. At what point do you realize that this guy's not any good to have around?
What guy?
The
I
one
was
throwing
single.
cinder blocks at your car.
Oh, that was my
Oh,
son.
oh, okay. It was your son. I thought you said it was the guy.
That was my
Jesus.
14-year-old boy.
Oh man. Holy smokes.
Yeah,
My
his
God.
behavioral issues were getting bad. I wasn't going to be able to get him help unless I had a long rap sheet of stuff that he's done,
Right.
or I had money, or CPS involvement. And that's the only silver lining to this so far, is that he is in a place where he's getting therapy on the daily, group therapy daily.
That's
They
good.
are trying their best to put him and teach him respect and everything. But I mean, me and him had a great bond. I really, I don't understand what his issue is, except for to say that he's got trauma from his father,
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
the abuse that we've endured his whole entire life and my entire life, because my mother was mentally, emotionally abusive to me. And
Right.
we were only a year and a half out from any and all abuse because I had to put my husband in prison for abuse. He tried to go after my oldest and I had to take him down like a wrestler.
Oh
But
wow.
and it was his third strike. I told him I can't stop what's happening.
Right.
I told him this time I can't stop what's happening because you're going after our son now.
Yeah. I don't for
But he
that.
didn't get a chance to hit him. Don't get that up. He didn't get a chance to hurt him because I got him down. But anyway, going on, and he's been acting out, trying to be the man. I haven't been much of a disciplinarian because I feel like he's gotten enough. What's the word? He's
What is
had enough
right?
with
Is that
with
it's
our with his
blown the stack? The stack has been blown.
and then he's so big, he knew he was bigger than me. He knew he could overpower me too.
Right.
And he knew that he would just talk to me later after he did it and be like, I'm sorry, mom. And I'm feeling da 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 da. And it's like, I know, baby, but you know better. Anyways, he just has control issues, really. All right. So, anyways, I went to the store, came back, all this was going on. The cop immediately whisked me off before CPS even shows up. And I tried to place my kids with two people, the girl that was running her mouth about me and my best friend. Best friend doesn't have quite a good history right this moment, enough for me to be able to tell CPS, fuck you, with her. So I was trying to get her to get my kids to go with the girl talking shit about me because she has family. She's my niece's mother. But she ended up just giving them up the moment that they asked for. Yeah, instead of telling them, no, you're not taking these kids, you need to have a court order, warrant, or something. No, she just gave them up like candy.
Wow.
And so I didn't get a service plan. I didn't get to place my kids anywhere. I didn't get a chance to explain my situation. Nothing before CPS took them. And I literally just went to.
I have a problem with people who have relationships with these children, right? Who don't step up.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, you're not going to get money. And if you do, it's not going to be the same as a foster parent. But why? Why would you let a child go into the system that literally abuses them? I don't understand that. I mean,
Mhm.
my own grandchildren, okay? I'm the walking epitome of the barrier crimes, okay? But I tell you what, fuck CPS. I'm coming for mine.
Mhm. I know, and you know, like that's
Man, this girl, she's had two other mothers with their kids taken. One of them she actually ended up keeping herself. It's now her youngest daughter after she kidnapped the child from her parents.
man, it's awful. So
Hmm.
you know, the thing is this is that Vincent Davis used to always say when I was with him, you always need to keep in your purse or your pocket or whatever you keep on your persons is a list of 25 people that you can have your kids sent to right away. And at the time, I used to be like, why would you carry this? But now I'm seeing it more and more. Like they're doing snatch and grabs
I
now.
didn't have
Really,
that option.
they're not even
I didn't have
doing.
that option.
Well, just hold on. So what you do is you keep this list in your pocket, right? You because you went to jail, so you didn't. But you could have produced
Not
a.
just that. I have no family. I really don't have friends either. I stay to myself. I stay with my kids at home.
Well, that's good that you
My
did that.
parents are dead. My brothers are
Right.
estranged from me. My other family, we don't talk or have anything to do with each other. The times that I did ask them, whenever I did get a chance to try to ask any of them to take my kids, they all said no.
Mm.
They couldn't.
For what? No,
So I
not the
had
parent.
nobody.
Right. Well, the reason I'm saying this is because what happens is they have to go through that list of 25 people and vet the 25 people. They can be anywhere in the world. Now I understand that you don't have the resources to, or you don't think you do have the resources to fill out such a list. But for anybody that is listening, make sure that you do that because if you don't have a list already prepared for where your kids could go, they're gonna ship them off to Timbuktu or somewhere that you're not aware of. Like that's just one line of defense that you can have to try to get control of this situation. Is just make sure you put together a list of 10 to 15 or 20 names, whatever you can, all over the world. It doesn't have to be in that town or area that these people have to vet to see if they'll stay there. And what this does too is prolongs any situation that you need time for, personally or physically or mentally or whatever, or just, a powwow with the sheriffs. I don't know. I don't know what you want, but, that's what that's all about. So make sure
I
you guys
was
keep.
lucky. I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was lucky that I had one person that said that they would take my kids, and she would only take the two littles, my 11 and my 3-year-old, and that was their only living grandparent, their father's mother. So luckily, their place there, but still, it the whole situation was just nightmarish. Being separated from them for so long. My son, my 14-year-old, wasn't even on any court orders. He was on any court orders, but they kidnapped him anyways. And then told me, oh, I couldn't go get him. I couldn't save my kid. The last thing I heard from him before that was him screaming, "Mom!" Because it was a phone call visit. And they had broken his finger tackling him down because another kid hit him.
Hate this.
And whenever I retrieved him, he told me nightmare stories about them constantly threatening the other kids and him, them punching one of the kids in the back of the head for asking for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because he was still starving after dinner. That they had to ask to go to the bathroom.
Oh,
We don't even do that in jail.
yeah.
In jail, you ain't got to ask the bathroom. You may have to have everybody watching, but you ain't got to ask nobody.
Yeah, and if
You
you're
know,
mad,
and for
you sit down.
it was bull crap. Everything.
Well,
And now I'm just trying to see what I can do.
the one
But
thing that I am truly, truly happy about, because I've told you 100 times, I still feel like I was part of the reason you went to jail. Um, but I'm really
But you
happy,
weren't. Their dumbasses were.
and I know that, but still, I still feel a little bit guilty because I was,
You should. You should, Tiff. You should feel guilty.
yeah, I should because I was trying to help her.
You just backed
Um,
up my motherly instincts, what any mother should do. That's what
well,
every
I
parent
appreciate
should do.
that.
If your child is calling for you for help and it's legitimate help that they need, you
Mhm.
better go running. Because you're a shitty ass parent if you don't. You don't deserve your kid if you don't,
Right.
in my opinion.
And that's pretty much
You're gonna sit there and be like, hey
how,
CPS, will you go get my kid? He ran away from the placement where y'all were
Mhm.
abusing him, but I want him to go back.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, well, that's
Right.
pretty much the advice that I gave you. You know, me and another advocate said, go get your child.
Right.
But I am
And I
glad
was
that the
willing.
prosecutor saw through the bullshit. And
Yeah, they said there was a
honestly,
lack of evidence.
yeah, well, honestly, your
Of course
children
there
should have
is.
already been returned to you. But like I told you, they're going to keep them for
Yeah.
right now. Okay. Because whether they're in kinship placement or foster
Mhm.
care, the state is collecting money off of them.
Yeah. They sure
But I
are.
Yeah.
want you to call me tomorrow after you talk to your lawyer.
Hmm.
Will do.
See if they're more interested in the money aspect, right?
Yeah, my lawyer told me from the very get-go that they work very well together.
Yeah. That just shows what left wing America is just saying about things.
It
Gets me
really
so.
does.
Yep. So where
They
are
all
you at
go
now?
to like everything else,
Where?
you know. I mean, I go in, I see her just conversating like she had to catch up on what they had for dinner.
Right. Yeah. Where are you at now with everything?
Right now, I had just gotten my paperwork saying that they are dropping my charges, and I am supposed to have my empower person, because now CPS turned into empower after the investigation was over.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah, they're called empower now. Oh, they're not CPS though. Don't call her that. Don't call her CPS,
Yeah.
because they're not a CPS.
Yeah, they're taking that branding off, but they're all probably wearing black paramilitary outfits too, right?
And none of them with kids. And none of them with kids.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like, how can you all sit there and even do this job without even having a kid?
Right.
Have one first, and then you'll know what it's like, dude, for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I have a meeting with her in the next couple of days. I don't know what it's about pertaining. She wouldn't tell me. All I know is I just started a new job at a cat sanctuary. So I'm trying to figure out a good time to do that, and I'm selling my plasma to help people in as well to make a little extra money there too.
Oh, that's nice of you. Good for you.
Yeah.
People think that stuff's easy. It's not easy, man. Plasma, that'll drain you down, man. I used to do it when I was going to college. I did it for a measly $15 a week is what I got to go twice. I don't know if they pay now, but I got $15 a week. You got 10 the first time you went, and then 5 the next time.
It's about last time I went, I got about 114.
Oh shoot, fire! Ain't seen her.
But it's my third donation, and they give perks for however often you do it.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Because I'm going through the parachute app, and whenever you do that, your first time, it's like a $25 incentive plus 8, depending on the little. Okay, because they got what they call power ups, and if you do so many donations during a certain amount of time, you get to earn these power ups every time you go. And even if your blood vessel pops, like your vein is perforated or whatever they call it, they will still pay you. So I mean, all in all, it's a blessing to help somebody else, and plus, if you need extra money, you got that too.
Good for you. See, as much as this is a sad story, it's a good story because look at all the good things that you do to help everybody else out that you can. I mean, you don't have a lot to give, but you're out there giving what you can, and that's awesome that you're paying it forward like that. It's really cool.
I have myself to give.
Yep.
That's part of my purpose here on earth. Whenever I died, that's what the spirit told me, is that I was not meant to die until my kids are grown. And until then, I do what people need.
Well, that's so good that you're holding that to that level. That's awesome that you're doing that. Thank you for doing that, because there's not enough parents out here that are sticking up. You know, they either think that they're done with their case or they're losing, so they walk away. And there's so many people out here that need help. There's so many people that need someone to help them. And you need, like, people need to just do whatever they can, a little bit they can do, whether it's just picking up a phone and checking on just one person, or whatever it is, sending an email out to somebody. Do something, man. Do something, because there's too many parents out there that are being wrongfully led by full of malarkey advocates. There's being people, the list just goes on and on and on, that people need help. They need help. They need a buddy system. Like you said, you don't have friends, you don't have family, you don't have that, but you'd be surprised how many people are in that same boat as you. They're involved with CPS. I don't know if your family died off or whatever, but in general, most of the family will abandon you. Your friends take off, because it's like you caught a disease, man. It really is. It's like you got a disease, because you're like, oh, I caught the CPS.
Oh, that, like my brother said, CPS don't take kids for no reason. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
That was what my brother told me, and that's why he won't have nothing to do with me. Well, he already didn't have nothing to do with me to begin with. But he said, well, maybe this will teach you a lesson. I said, what lesson? I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't abuse, I didn't neglect, I didn't abandon. I mean, my son knows how to take care of his baby brother. He's not stupid. I got a smart A-B honor roll boy that was taught how to survive from basically the moment he was born. Because we've had nothing but experiences since he's been born.
Well, you can always call me.
That's the whole reason why I got in touch with you to begin with, because I needed somebody.
And I had you, girl.
You did. You did. And if I would have been able to meet that CPS at the door like normal, I would have been able to shoo them away like a fly again.
Right.
I didn't have that opportunity this time. They fucked me of that right.
That's why it's so important. And I know your situation was not perfect, because you were ambushed, really, but you need to be prepared for these ambushes. You have to be, even though I know you didn't stand a chance, but get your paperwork together, people. I'm telling you right now, look at what they're doing with the food stamps and all this stuff. All of a sudden, people aren't going to be able to feed their kids. They're not going to. Now CPS is going to be coming out with a vengeance, people. I'm telling you right now, get yourself prepared for them to come and question your kids. Get yourself prepared for them. They're going to come and question you.
Rice, spaghetti, chicken. There's so many options that y'all can do. Go to the food bank, start stocking up every week.
Yeah.
Get that shit going before they run out.
Yep. Because there's just so many things that you can do to prepare yourself legally, mentally, physically, and to protect your children before it gets to the point where you can't do anything anymore.
Teach yourself, teach your kids, teach your family, teach your friends,
everybody.
This should be something that should be learned as children. Whenever you are a young adult, this should be stuff that your parents are talking to you about what to do, your rights, how not to talk to CPS unless there's an actual issue.
Yeah.
Parents, and there needs to be some kind of parenting classes for the parents now that don't know, that needs like a mandatory thing, your rights and what you need to know to protect yourself and your family.
Yep.
Because there are some good caseworkers out there, some good CPS, but those are far and few in between.
Yeah, because those are the ones that quit, so you don't ever really get to see them.
That one.
So this is a little off topic. So Darren, can you just slide to the side so people can see your flag? Look at that flag. What does it say, Darren?
It says getting families back together, and then it says we are the real heroes right there. There we go. Now you can see it better.
And like y'all said last time, we can only save ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not going to do it for us. They're not going to teach us. They're not going to guide us in the correct positive way for our kids, they do nothing but tear the families apart more. Yeah, you'll get reunified maybe. If you do everything they say, you might get reunified. But that's
There it
not
is.
guaranteed. And the time separated is going to fuck your relationship up.
Yeah, and everybody needs to buy Darren's book.
Yeah, right here. Here it is.
I bought it.
Yeah. Tiff bought it.
I
Look
wish
at her now. See how she advocates? She learned that from my book.
The book is good though.
It is. It's a great book.
It is. And you know what I like about the book, Darren? See, not all the time people like, well, I'm talking about me. Not all the time can I be impartial like you, right? Because I've dealt with some nasty fucking CPS workers, okay?
Yeah.
So it's sort of like the saying, once you get bit by the snake once and you go back in the yard, you're a fucking dumbass or a dog or however people want to say it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I try to step out of that yard. But when I'm brought into it, I will fight for you. But
Right.
you can be so impartial, right? You look at both sides. And that's what I like about your book.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be able to recognize. You have to be able to recognize what's going on both sides, and that's the angle that I went for when I wrote it. Like, yes, I hate CPS with a passion. I hate them. Hate, 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 hate. I wish
they're
them all the
kidnappers.
worst. I wish them all the worst misfortune that they could possibly have. I don't
Yep.
think any one of them have any good inside of them. I don't care what anybody says. Like I said, the only good ones are the ones that quit. But you have to be able to decipher, and people need to recognize what they're actually doing. Like you can't sit there and say that, oh well, it's all this. When it's got to be, they need to be able to recognize both sides. So check it out, everybody. Christmas is coming. I'm telling you, if you haven't been involved with CPS, you get everybody this goddamn book, because whether you're involved with CPS or have been or haven't, you haven't been, you might be, or there's a good chance that you are, because the numbers are rising.
Or you know somebody that has or is going to be.
Right. Something one way or the other. Someone needs this book, get it. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Yeah.
So, and this thing talks to you about everywhere from the beginning stage all the way through the trial, like your TPR and then some. So make sure that you guys check that out. Yes, me too, Jamie. I detest them as well. So yeah, make sure you guys check that out. Get it for someone. Do that. Give it to someone else. Pay it forward. Do something. Buy it for your local CPS library. I don't care. Just do it. Buy the goddamn book.
Oh, that was something else I didn't tell y'all. My original Empower caseworker, Taylor Strawbacher, she quit. I don't know if it was because of my case or not, but right before I got out, she quit. And I got me a new caseworker.
It's awful funny because here, everybody that has touched Claire's case here, they've all quit. They've all moved. They've all left the state. That includes some police officers. But here's the thing: the law can touch you anywhere.
Wow, that's crazy.
I know that.
Yeah.
Claire is on fire.
Yes, she is on fire. She went to court with me today. She had a ball with me today.
Oh, I imagine you two in there must have been like peas in a pod and a pumpkin pie patch and whatever else you had.
Well, sounds like congratulations is in order to both of you.
When I saw the officer come in, she's like, "Is that the one that tried to take you down?" I'm like, "No." He's the one that I told I wasn't signing anything. I said, oh, because the judge was like, every case that I heard that he had, she was like, well, were they cooperative? I said, oh shit, here we go. I'm belligerent. I cussed him out. He didn't say none of that.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, I've already done a FOIA request, so we will be putting up that video when I get it. But yeah, he didn't say none of that. He didn't say I was uncooperative or nothing.
No
But he
kidding.
did say this because I talked to him outside the courtroom, and I told him that it was nothing personal against him. And I said, I actually want to know the one that was running up on me. And he told me his name, but me and Claire both forgot. But I said, it doesn't matter. I got the body cam footage because I said exactly like this. Who was the one that ran up on me? And his exact words were, yeah, he came in a little hot. Oh, yeah, he really did. He came in a little too fucking hot. He better be glad I'm not a gun owner because that was a threat to me.
Yeah, it's good that you're not.
Yeah, it is. So I'm thinking about getting a stun gun. So, you know, and I told him anytime you come to my house from 106 calling, I'm going to cuss you out. Well, I'm new to the area, but now that I know that, I will be very aware of that. Well, I'm glad you know. Yeah.
Hey, I might be moving to your area
So you
Welcome,
guys
girl.
you know,
in
so
about a year.
you know how we're always talking about how there's we don't get to enough people involved in this, right? You know, like we can't. How come no one's paying attention? I also did this today. Check
Okay.
this out. Look at that. See what this is?
It's a blank screen.
You can't see it?
No. Oh, now we
Look-
can.
All right. Oh, let me move the parental advisory thing here. So we can see everything. Do you know what this is, Tiff?
No, because I can see it, but I can't see it very well because you know I'm blind as a fucking
I
bat.
take it it's a thing where people's awareness of all this, right?
No, it's crypto coin. CPS breaking news crypto coin. FCK CPS is the thing, and you can get it.
Oh,
So we got crypto now for this thing, and we're trying to. You know what? The way I see it is this: if we can't, you know, crypto's trending and everything, and let's build this thing up and let's get this going, because the more people that buy this stuff and you know put their money into it, the more it's going to trend, and then we can get people to get paying attention to what CPS is doing. So it's
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, so it's under, and you know what? We do it right. We can all make some money off of it too. You know?
Oh,
'Cause
that's
it's
that's always a good thing.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it's crypto.
especially in
It's
this
crypto.
life.
It's what it's worth. So I mean, we've gotten, I think 10 people or something like that have bought it up to this point. So I mean, buy it, people. I mean, it's going up. It's going. We got a $5,000 cap on it right now because we're new. But let's try to get in there and get this money, because it's you know, it could take off like Bitcoin did. There's millions and millions and millions of us that are affected by CPS. If we all just bought into this stuff for $1, you know, and you know, or whatever, get this thing up there. Let's get that cap up there. Let's get millions of dollars into this, people. Let's show them how big we are. Let's make a crypto that's big enough to show them this is how powerful we are. We have our own goddamn currency, us advocates and us victims here. We are the CPS victims hunting justice, and we are powerful. And look at this, we only have our own goddamn currency, so you better fucking pay attention.
I want to see
Yeah,
what we
even
can
if
do about
everybody
getting somebody here to go against them.
You know,
say
so
that again.
I want somebody to start here and start trying to go against Summit County CPS,
no, we got a fight going. That's for damn sure.
because like
Yeah,
my
there's
case,
definitely fight going.
my case was complete bullshit. They should have never been involved at all in any form of fashion. They didn't let me place my kids with anybody. They completely just kept them away from me for 6 months. I'm fed up with their corruption.
Even if everybody pitched in $1.
Yeah, about $1 worth of the coin, it would get us huge,
Yeah.
you know.
Where do we do that? How do we do that?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. If you go on to anywhere that does this is the Solana tracker. I don't know if it's on Coinbase. You got to go to Solana. I'll put a link up for where you guys can get it too. Well, actually, let me just put this link up. How's that? And you can buy it here.
Yeah,
See,
make it easy for us,
yeah,
because some of us got brain damage.
yeah. I'll do the work.
And some of us just don't know what the fuck we're doing. That'd be me.
I'm slash that.
Just put the money in there, Tiff. Just buy the stuff.
Okay.
And everybody spend, I don't know what you got to spend, but do something and get it and show them how big we are. Let's show them that we're strong enough to get our own goddamn currency, for Christ's sakes.
Right?
Oh, nice, Alicia. Thank you. Alicia did. Alicia's in there. I've been there. There's a couple people in there. But we're growing. It's gonna be cool, man. So everybody, check it out. Go click on this baby and get that baby skyrocketing. Let's compete with Bitcoin. Let's make some money.
Hey,
Let's show them
Spanny.
that we are a force.
So Dare, did you make it to the post office today?
Tiffany, I'm not talking to you about this right now.
That's a no.
I had a rough day. I finally come back. I came back from my medication that I took suddenly. And that was tough enough coming back
I hear
today.
you.
I don't realize how many people miss me when I'm gone. It's crazy. It's very overwhelming, and at the same time, holy shit. You want to go back to vacation for a minute. But no, I appreciate everybody that depends on me and always there for them and everything else. So everybody that
How do
means
you
me.
buy?
What's that?
How do you buy? I'm on it. I'm trying to see how to buy.
Doesn't it say buy right there?
Not on my screen.
Should say quick buy right there on the bottom right.
I see transactions. Maybe that would help. Big words. Big words. We're using big words.
Yep, it's doing stuff. Yeah, it's cool, man. I think we can do good things with this. We all end up being winners with this thing here. If we can get pumping the numbers up, we can all be winners here.
Nope. I don't know where to buy it.
Oh,
Can anybody help this brain damaged girl?
what?
How do you buy volume?
Someone just bought $5,000 worth. They just pumped the number right up. Wow. 990.32 million shares for $5,007. Holy shit.
Wow.
That's cool, man. Raise that ceiling. Wow, that's awesome, man. Thank you. Whoever did that, man. You're awesome.
Buy volume.
That's freaking great. That means that they're going to push the cap up. Yeah, man. Keep doing it, guys. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Drive that price up, baby.
Yeah, I'm not understanding how to do this.
She said you have to add cash, then buy. I don't even know what the hell that means, but okay.
I only got $2. I was gonna add $1, literally.
All right. Put it in.
I don't know how.
That's crazy. That is freaking awesome. That is really cool.
All right, it's time because I got 2 little ones up now, and it's bedtime.
Wow. So, guys, yeah, check that thing out, guys. I'm obviously you're gonna have to raise the cap because we're at the cap already. So that's awesome. That's freaking awesome. You're gonna have to raise it. So thank you guys for everybody that
You say bye.
keep pushing it in. Bye, buddy.
He said
Bye,
bye,
Darren.
Darren.
Yeah, he said
Bye.
bye, Darren. So yeah, everybody stay tuned. I'm sad that Michael didn't get on again, but whatever. He'll be here some point in time. He'll come around.
Everybody
Michael,
sleep
don't
sweet on your pillows.
Yeah, everybody, thank you for everything. And I can't see where to
I'm
find
not the
the
only
button.
one. I'm not the only one. Look, I'm not the only one.
Hey, listen, if you're having problems with the thing I just put up there, go to my Facebook, Fight CPS, and there's a link there that you can click on too, and try that. So,
All right.
all right, everybody, have a good night. Thank you very much, and we'll be back same time, same place tomorrow.
Bye. Sleep sweet, everybody.
List of reasons, long as sermons, why I never needed a God. Then I heard his voice, so sweet, it put me on my knees. I'm holding on.
We know it's all about the money, we know they lie, we know this is corruption. Does CPS know what they are doing to the children?
Imagine being a child who has been torn away from their security blanket, their parents, the ones who stop the boogeyman from terrorizing the nights and curing their boo-boos when they scrape their knees. Now just imagine how they mightest feel when the CPS meant to protect them tears them away from their supposed abusers and places them with strangers who have zero comforting skills. They need to be calmed. They are confused, lost, panicked, and needing their parents, but CPS took them away for the purpose of saving them. The kids don't even know why, and they are told that the parents they attach to no longer want them. What do you think that does? Do you think that this is how protecting children is supposed to look? Abolish CPS.